Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beckley.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him.
I think this is a formation that offers excellent balance, Peter.
Particularly tried and tested in the Italian game, of course.
Yeah, and exported with great success too, because it allows half of the team to commit to either attack or defence. The three at the back and the double pivot, as well as the three attackers and two wide men. Teams often switch between this and 4-3-3 by dropping one of their pivots into the defensive line. It's very adaptable.
There's the whistle. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Makaleli. Maradona. Maradona will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Trezeguet, chance here to counter. Trezeguet going full tilt down the left. Akanji has a look up and drives it forward. El-Neni, back into the middle, and it's El-Neni. And here's Mohamed Salah. Tries a shot! There's the shot! Goal! Egypt! And Egypt are in front. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Egypt make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Edmilson. Mohamed Salah. And it's lofted through here. And through to the goalkeeper. Trezeguet. Good pressure, determined, intense.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nicked it back promptly. Trezeguet.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And the cutback. Cleared away. Deftly away. Driving on and making good progress. Nuno Mendes. Ribéry. And Mendes. Akanji. Ito. A player who needs no introduction. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And here's Torres.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Egypt look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Steaming on goalwards. Trezeguet has found the net here, of course. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Akanji. It's Ribéry. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. El Neni. Edmilson. Makaleli. Ito. And Maradona. Pass somewhat off target.
Milan certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Hegazi. El Neni. Nice control. Now it's Torres. Torres! And it's Salah. El Neni. And Mohamed Salah. And the whistle goes for half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
That gets things going for the second half.
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Maradona. Akanji. Edmilson. That's a sharp pass. El Neni. Looking for the runner. Edmilson. And it's Makalele. Ito. He can run onto that. Now it's Torres. Tries to get it clear. Trezeguet.
This is the time you need that pace.
Milan still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Out to the left it goes. Skims one. There's the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked a harder thing to do.
Maradona. Ribéry. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Defending of the desperate variety.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 81.7
Almost an hour gone.
spettatori.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Fernando Torres. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Trezeguet is being withdrawn here, but he's certainly made his mark.
Yeah, he'll get a good ovation for his contribution. I'm not so sure why he's leaving us, though. There's no obvious sign of injury or fatigue. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Decent hit! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That's a decent clearance. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Vinicius Junior. Fernando Torres. Here's Makalele. And it's Maradona. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Makalele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Milan are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And it's Elneny. That's cause for mild irritation.
Egypt surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Now it's Torres. Ribéry. And the shot!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Oh, good-looking ball. And now the breakaway. Vinicius Junior charging forward, the ball at his feet.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. And that is as far as they're going to go. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The final 5 minutes. Milan have reached the now or never stage. He won't be happy with that one.
Milan need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Well, that looks a cracking ball. That's Maradona. Maradona was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Ito. Fernando Torres. And the ball is out of play. Makalele gets over and intercepts. And here's Vinicius Junior. That's the end. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
It's just a bad day at the office, Peter. They look below par in all areas, and it has to be cause for genuine worry.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Signore e signori, vi ricordiamo che potete partecipare all'iniziativa per uno stadio migliore.
Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here, it really is.
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And we rise now for the Japanese national anthem. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this guy, Wataru Endo, to me, Peter, really makes up the heart, the legs and the lungs of the team. He has a tactical intelligence that when everybody else tends to pile forward, then he has to put himself in a covering position and deal with whatever re-emerges at times. And he's expert at dealing with that, at getting around the pitch.
Okay, interesting. And that gets things running. Endo. Oh, that's a nice ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Vinicius Junior. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Driving forward. Ribery. Oh, a delicate chip through. Can he get onto this? Duan. Here's Minamino. Kamada. Stoichkov powering forward here. Ribery. Ribery will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Stoichkov! And how good was that? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Japan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Kamada, it's a really well-measured ball. And that's put paid to a promising move. Pass somewhat off target.
Mbappe, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Endo. Nielsen. Schlotterbeck. That's a lovely, neat pass. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Toma. He's got away. And he's there to clear it. Nicely aimed pass. And the counter is on. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Minamino. Mitoma. And Endo. Passing nice and neat. And he's had a hit! Oh, it's come loose.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Schlotterbeck. Edmilson. Nuno Mendes. Gently done. And it's Del Piero. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Interesting ball. That's been cut out, well played. Nuno Mendes. Vinicius Junior. Out to the left it goes. And they're quick to press. Has a go! And oh, it's fallen loose again! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Mbappe. Japan somehow escaped the danger. That was a tight call though.
Oh, the manager might turn blue here any second. He's probably sounding it right now.
That has not gone well.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Ribéry tries making a foray down the right. Mitoma. Here's Minamino. Spread it left. Now it's Minamino. Minamino! Now, who's going to be first to this? Vinicius Junior gets it clear. Endo.
There will be
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Vinicius Junior. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Milan lead by 1-0 at half-time. It's been a good display from them so far. A stable start to the game, and they are in a goodish place. First half is behind us, and the score is currently 1-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Minamino. Duan. Here's Minamino. Minamino.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That's a throw. Seedorf looking for options for movement. Played back in. Toma. He's got space. He's had a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Cleared away. Milan are looking to go forward now. Milan are looking to break at pace. He could be in here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's at Nielsen. Milan are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Endo. Kamada. Duan. And Endo. It's Duan. Kamada.
The attendance for this match was 70,000.
Your impressions so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Oh, shooting chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Minamino. Minamino gets a cross in, and that's been well dealt with.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And he's intervened well there. Itakura. Aim forwards. Toma. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Minamino. And he's got the beating of his man. Chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Substitution for Japan, number 8.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
On the field is number 20.
Keeper's dealt with that.
Substitution.
Chance for the header!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Aims beyond the defence. That's very neat. Tries to cut back. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Substitution for Japan, number 19, Ogawa. Number 10, Duran.
Stoichkov!
On the field.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Number 14, Ito.
Oh, can he get onto this? And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Milan still ahead by the game's only goal. Del Piero. Kubo. And he was quick to react. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Oh, what a pass! Mbappe! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Some resolute defending there. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Ito. Mendes calmly anticipates. Ribery. And it's Seedorf.
2 added minutes has been
Now
indicated.
Mbappe. And it's Ribery. Ribery. There he goes. And Ribery! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Ribery really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Mitoma. And that's it. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Stoichkov claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
And there's a lot more to read into this game than just the scoreline.
And all that
And a
remains
quick
for me
reminder
is
today
to thank
please
Jim
take
Beglin.
all
That's
the
it from us
dustbins
tonight.
located by
A
the
very good
entrance
evening
gates.
to one and
Thank
all.
you very much for your cooperation.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And we rise now for the English national anthem. Well, it's clear what the manager wants here. His aim is to dominate in the wide areas, isn't it?
Yeah, I suspect that the wide men have been instructed to combine with the two forwards playing off the central striker, providing support or rotating with them while being the main suppliers of crosses. This is all about end product.
And we're underway. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
I'm thinking this... Saka! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's really well cleared. Bellingham. Saka.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's been won straight back. Gets his pass away, and here's Saka. Big header! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And another try! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
He's found a way through. Lovely. It's Maradona! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Such sharp play, and he's been looking so good this half, and yet he doesn't convert.
Lewis Skelly. Foden looking to get on the end of this. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And he's forced to go back. Schlotterbeck. And it's played forward. Oh, what a ball! Still goalless at the moment. Saka. And here's Kane. Saka. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And here's Kane. Kane! A real chance and a real let-off.
Kane knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Palmer. Rice. Torres might just make this. England were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Davids. It's Vinicius Junior. Schlotterbeck. Costa Curta. Davids. Now Costa Curta. Dumfries. Makaleli. And it's Ribery. He's through here. Shevchenko. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And now a sudden chance to counter. Foden. Yehi. Rice. Alexander-Arnold. For Palmer. Bellingham. Played out to the left flank. Ribery. Now it's Shevchenko. Maradona. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham. Over to the left. Now it's Foden. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Hit into the middle. In for a header! That was superb goalkeeping.
Bellingham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's been taken short. Cleared without hesitation. And it's played in here. Makaleli. Vinicius Junior. And it's Shevchenko. Deftly done. Chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Ci sarà un minuto.
Tries to get it clear. Davids! He's delivered all right!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
Gol per il Milan. Numero 26.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Milan. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Milan go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. So off we go once more. Milan carrying a one-goal lead. Saka. Oh, smashing header! Good delivery, but no joy.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied. That's good defensive concentration.
Alexander-Arnold plays it short, drilled in low.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Kane. Real chance here, tries a shot! Defending of the desperate variety. Vinicius Junior. Saka. A lovely, neat pass. Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Lewis Skelly. And Gehi. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Alexander-Arnold. Saka. He's had a hit! It was a good ball, that, played into his feet.
Oh, that really should have found the net. The service was faultless, and I'm going to leave it there.
And it's Maradona. He's chosen to go back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Ribery. It's over the line, and it is a corner. He rises! It's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear! Straight header, made it look easy.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Kane! Makaleli.
Might want to be careful there.
No foul, says the referee. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Now it's Kane. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Makaleli. For Ribery. And no, that was never going to make it. Dumfries. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Bellingham. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Dumfries. Ribery, who does have an assist to his name. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bellingham. Over to the other side. It's Saka. Half an hour gone in the second half. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Right, Shevchenko gets through on his own. And the finish! So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And he has been fouled there. And here's Maradona. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 19. Viene sostituito con il numero 7.
Maradona! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Lewis Skelly. Gordon. Wriggles his way through. And that should get the job done. Milan have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. Saka gets into some space. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there.
England truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
No, he's not getting past him there. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And it's Kane. Lewis Skelly picks it up out wide. Gehi. Lewis Skelly. Spread neatly. Gordon. And the counter is on. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, and he's through the middle. Gehi. Alexander-Arnold. Saka. Ribery. Now Davids. And that will be the final act. Milan can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride. Courtois claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Germany. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, with this guy, Peter, Antonio Rudiger, you've got to think they'll be playing a high line. His athleticism and pace in recovery are both going to be critical. But I just feel he understands the art of defending better than most. No surprise, given his footballing education, of course.
OK, interesting. So that's got things underway. Mittelstadt. Witz. Gross. Played in early. Climbs up big. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Decent enough try. Gross. Kimmich. To Gross. Kimmich. And here's Havertz. Del Piero. Figo. He's looking for the runner here. Dink through. And Del Piero! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
The goal scorer for Milan after 8 minutes.
That was a given. It always was.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Germany finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Mittelstädt. Gross. Early ball. And the shot! That is good strength. Keeper's ball. Ribery. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Nubel can claim that. Wirtz. And Mittelstädt. Ribery. And it's Del Piero. Figo. Musiala. Gross. Germany are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Makaleli. And Edmilson. Musiala. Pavlovic. And the pass is intercepted. Figo. He's gone forward. That has been slung wide. Gross. Germany looking to pass their way through. Vinicius Junior. That's really well manoeuvred. Ribery. Ribery will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Kimmich carries the ball down the right. Gross. Akanji. Sergio Ramos. And it's Sergio Ramos. That's Figo. And it's Del Piero. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Kimmich gets across and deals with it. Musiala. Gross. Gnabry. Musiala. That's Rudiger. That's Wirtz. Musiala. And here's Havertz. Havertz! And that's caused a worry or two.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Ribery. And here's Del Piero.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Havertz. Now it's Kimmich. Gnabry. And here's Havertz. Fernando Torres. Now it's Del Piero. Here's Figo. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Now it's Wirtz.
That was lovely, that.
Mittelstedt looking to run onto it. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Fernando Torres. That pass has been well intercepted. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
I'd like to ask
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Milan clearly are benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
Milan leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
And the second half gets underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Gnabry. Havertz. It's a goal kick. Ribéry. Edmilson. And it's Makalele. Gross. Chance here to counter. And they've switched it over to the other side. Musiala.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Kimmich. To Bruce. Kimmich. Gnabry. So nearly the perfect ball. Del Piero, given the lift of his goal. Spread out to the left. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Gets his pass away. Musiala. It's a sweet ball, that. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Makalele.
The attendance for this match
60 minutes played.
72,306.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now then, the ball's come loose.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Pressure coming in from all directions. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vinicius Junior.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Ribery going face-to-face with his great rival.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
And here's Vinicius Junior. In again. Well read. And the danger is averted. It's a pretty loose pass. Played out to the right. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Musiala. Pavlovic. For Musiala. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a full... And the shot! Bigo gets it away.
Germany really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional.
Substitution for Germany. Number 10, Musiala. Number 17, Retz. Coming on the field, number 14,
Coulsons.
Brandt. Number 21, Robin Gosens. Substitution.
And it's Ribery. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Figo. That's a promising run he's making on the right.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Rudiger gets it clear. Milan making consecutive changes here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Wriggles his way through. Del Piero with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength, the sort of desire we hope will spread. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Pavlovic. That has ended up in no man's land.
Germany have a simple task to find something to sustain now and keep the pressure on.
Germany needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Shapes to shoot! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
After 90 minutes is number 9, Diego Maradona.
Milan could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Gnabry. time is desperately short now, but it is a corner.
Substitution for Germany. Number 7.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Coming on to replace him is number 26.
And time is up. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Del Piero, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Milan definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Hello everybody, and this is a quick reminder to
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The crowd rises for the national anthem of South Korea. And the lineup suggestion that it's going to be a 3-4-3 formation.
Well, I always feel, Peter, that central midfield is a big area of responsibility in this system. It's not as easy for the front three to get behind the ball quickly if one of the wing-backs is pushed on. then the boys in the engine room have serious cover to provide. So a lot of hard work has to go into this, and at times you can get stretched. But boy, it can work at one end.
There's the whistle. And here's Del Piero.
That was lovely, that.
Fernando Torres. Mbappe. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I really like the look of this guy, Kim Min-jae. He's a player who has all the characteristics that...
Oh, shooting chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's there to clear it. And the ball is out of play. Hwang Hee-chan. And he's there to retrieve it. Lee Kang-in. Oh, he's found it. He's got the shot away! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Ambrosini.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, super find. Shot could be on. Big chance! Goal! Milan!
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Per il Milan, assegnato al 16° minuto, numero 13.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Great work on the overlap.
That was well seen too. Good clearance. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That's really well cleared.
This is the time you need that pace.
Mbappe! Well, that is one way to stop him. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Footballing width usually identifies...
Shapes to shoot! And that should get the job done. And it's Son Heung-min. Skim. He's had a hit! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Aldair with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Vinicius Junior. Chance for great hit! Goal! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Seedorf does well to get it back.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's really well manoeuvred. And he's there to belt it away. Ito. He can run onto that. Oh, it's Del Piero. And the shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. Son Heung-min attempts a clearance. There will be a throw-in. No, he's not getting past him there. Milan heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Son Heung-min. Threads one in. Oh, not quite. Seedorf. Ambrosini.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Tries a header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Floated through. Courtois will lay claim to that. Great defending, strong and determined. Del Piero. Seedorf. And it's half-time here. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
Milan in control at half-time, 2-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Changes made by neither side, from what we understand. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Stood up well to him there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And it's been taken short. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Hits one! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Seedorf. Hwang Hee-chan. Lee Kang-in is in a really good position out wide. Lee Kang-in, in towards the back stick. And back out it comes. Fernando Torres is the key defender on that occasion.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Torres absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And here's him. There's the hit! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
And it's Son Heung-min. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Son Heung-min. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Caught offside that time. South Korea can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Has a look and plays it. Shot at goal! They are rampant! And surely that settles it. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Fernando Torres really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill. And for me, it was controlled perfection.
Milan find a position of real strength now. Kim Min-jae. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Del Piero, and he was quick to react. Kim Min-jae. He's gone forward. Just about up to 75 minutes. Well, played right into his path. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Mbappe. Well, that looks a decent ball. That's a Mbappe! And he should have made it 4.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 21.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Lasciano il campo per Il
rises!
Il numero 17.
No, not the best of headers.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with. Milan have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Mbappe! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Milan certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 22.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
What a throw in. Milan are coasting towards victory. And it's Del Piero. Seedorf. Oh, super! There's the shot! No mistake! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge!
Gol per il Milan.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
It's become a case of men against boys. Looking for the runner. Can he latch on to this?
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box. Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
That's a throw. Four extra minutes added on. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And that will be it. Milan looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.